Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now today's video we're going to be looking at something called JPS Virus Maker. Now as the title of this video suggests, it is sort of like a one-click malware creator. Now what we're going to be doing with this malware is we're going to be testing it in Windows XP. That's my favorite testing platform. But we're going to bring the malware it creates all the way into the modern age. We're going to be testing it on Windows all through to Windows 10. So we're going to do Vista 7, 8.1, 10 and 11. So, the premise of this program is, if we open it up, it is just this interface. This is the whole interface. You can do all this stuff. We can disable the registry, msconfig, task manager, media player. Yeah, well, let's just do like all of this stuff. Stuff that we need. We'll just delete that, disable stuff. We'll leave some of this stuff, but we'll go that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this. And basically this is written in Delphi, I believe, the language Delphi, so we can hide that, hide this, okay, hide run, change Explorer caption, I don't know what that's going to do, but remove the folder options. And now we do need Windows Explorer to be on, because once this is exported we're going to actually copy it over. So we're going to go crazy mouse, maybe, nah. You know what, we'll leave the rest of this. So, after install, we want it to restart the machine, and we're going to call it the run_dll32. That's fine. And then we can also change the XP password, and this doesn't have a password, but we'll set it to this. I'm going to change the computer name to that, and we're going to close windows that have close me on them. Now the other thing is we're going to be disabling, will we? Nah, that's fine. So we'll make the thing just an exe, and we will open the website youtube.com/yourpcpal, I believe that is my link, and we will also change the IE homepage to this website. So, this is pretty much it. I've been recording for about 2.5 minutes, and this is all done. So, we have it here. It's going to do all of this stuff for us, and we're just going to go create virus. And it says server created successfully. And here it is. It is a 28 kilobyte file, and I mean, that's it. So, before we run it, we're going to take a copy of this. Somehow I'll figure that out quickly, and then we will go ahead and test it, and we'll keep testing it on everything else. Okay, so I've copied it over to the host and put in an exclusions folder, so let's run it, see what it does. So we can see it changed it to you now hacked, and for some reason it's dinging every time I press a key. Run is gone, task manager is disabled, the time is gone. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty much done everything. Control panel is still here, but oh, it's disabled, I can't interact with it. Oh, and it's restarted the machine, just as it said. So now the other thing it should have done is changed the Windows XP password, so we'll see if it does that. Yeah, it seems to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your system time or date is invalid. Okay. So apparently it's 1 AM in 1984. And can we change it though? Like, is this resident or has this messed up the system? Doesn't seem to be. It does not seem to be doing anything. I wonder if there was an option in there to. So auto startup was on, but maybe it's not doing it. I don't know. Maybe it isn't doing it, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have actually permanently changed the machine. But did it change our PC name? No, it did not. It didn't, because that's Windows. WinXP infected is the generic name. But I mean, it's good for a one-run thing. We can change the date automatically based on VMware. That's good. So we can run it again. you now hacked. And we can't really do anything. Control panel. Internet Explorer. Is that going to work? Is that payload going to do anything? Maybe I disabled Internet Explorer. Maybe I did that. Maybe that was silly of me. So yeah, this machine is not doing too hot. I think I disabled most of the stuff. We can't use it. And there we go, it restarts. So I am not 100% sure why it didn't save the changes. I assume maybe I hadn't clicked auto start. But yeah, so it definitely works. It works and it does what it says. I mean, all of the effects that I could at least try were done. Invalid system time. But I mean, we do get this back. So VMware Tools will update that eventually. So yeah, that's Windows XP. It definitely does affect Windows XP. It's doing its thing here. And the machine does get temporarily crippled. Although, I do wonder whether auto startup was turned on or not. It should have been. But I will remake it just in case. So I'll do that off camera and we'll move the remade version over to Windows Vista for the next test. Alright, so here we are on Windows Vista, everybody's favorite, so I'll turn that off. And then we have it here. And I don't know whether we have to run it. And I apologize that the audio is jacked up, but... Okay, so I did add Crazy Mouse, and it seems to, yeah, okay, that's working. Let's see if it, damn it, damn it. Can we use run? No. I can't click on anything. Okay, so it does seem to be suitably crazy. What the hell did I just do? Oh, right, I logged it off. Okay, and it did change the password. Yeah, again, I apologize for that audio. It's nothing to do with this. I don't know why it's like that, but... it did not change our homepage. Well, did it? Oh, okay, yes it did. My bad. My bad, it did change the homepage. Did it change the name of the PC? No. Okay, so it does do its payloads, it just doesn't, it's not resident. So just like Windows XP, the virus is not resident in memory after reboot or logging off, but it did change our password, which is interesting. It didn't change much else though. We can still access stuff now after a log off, and we can see that isn't actually running. So let's go and switch on over to Windows 7. Okay, so on Windows 7, we will run this as an admin. I don't know why I used that sound. And our sound's not jacked up, but we do have Crazy Mouse going on, so that's not me. Obviously, I can't move the mouse that fast. It did hide the clock. I'll have to go back and check, but I don't know whether it did that in Windows Vista or not. And I can't open Internet Explorer to check our homepage. Open. Open. No. Can't. Okay. Again, I don't know why it used that sound, but it succeeded. It succeeded, my bad, in setting a password. Did it change our homepage? And it also just jacks up the time again. So it says that it is the 28th of February 1984. I'm not really sure why. And yeah, it did set our homepage to something different. Don't think it would have changed. No. Still Windows 7 Pro. And if we go to run, open up everything just fine. Again, I don't know what these sounds are. But it will be nothing to do with this. So yeah, I mean the malware does work, but it's not, it doesn't stay behind. Okay, so we're on Windows 8.1 right now, and if we copy this over, we see that Windows Defender immediately detects it and knows that it's malicious. So if we go to history, all detected items. So this is Trojan Kill AV. What we will do, just for the sake of the video, is we will turn off real-time protection and copy it again and run it as an admin, and we get the same crazy mouse. We have the same clock hidden. We do seem to have a little bit more control over the mouse. Maybe actually, never mind. Run does not work still. Believe Task Manager. I don't know why I turned on that option. Internet Explorer will not open. Really trying hard here just to open it. Open. And it's just highlighting random things, and it logged us off. And it still manages to set a password for us on Windows 8.1, which is kind of impressive. So we will try, see if it changed our homepage. Yes, it did. We'll continue, and that wasn't even the right URL. Oh no. I thought it was, but maybe there's no way that. Yeah, YouTube doesn't even work in IE anyway, so whatever. Again, February, and yeah. So now we move on to something a little bit more modern. So if we try and copy this over to the VM on Windows 10, we can see we've lost our icon and we have threads found. So, you know, that's not going to work. So what we will need to do is go ahead and turn our threat protection off, just for the purposes of the test. So, you know, that gives you the idea that yes, obviously this works, go away, this works fine. And we will copy it again. Here we go, so we can run it. Now, as far as I can see, the mouse is not crazy. The clock is still here. And all it's doing is, you can see the loading icon, or the background task icon is going on here. Can we open run? Yes, we can. Can we open command prompt? Yes, we can. So, can we open task manager? Yes, we can. Although we do have really high CPU usage from something. Can't really tell. And this run DLL32 with the heart here is running. And we can't, it keeps spawning new versions, or it keeps being killed and coming back or something. But it is mostly ineffective, and a restart, as with before, would get rid of this. But I don't think it makes any changes to Edge, because it's not Internet Explorer. It doesn't have the same set of options. I'm assuming it's probably making changes to the registry to set home pages and that sort of thing, but that's not a thing anymore. So if we just go continue without signing in, and we don't have a home page set. So yeah, this malware is not really doing a lot. It does seem to be trying to do something, but it's not able to run. So we will move on to our final test on Windows 11. Alrighty, so we're here in Windows 11 now, and I'm assuming it's going to do the exact same thing where we try and copy over the file and it's not going to work. And it immediately said operation did not complete because the file contains a virus. So we will just cancel it. And again, we will have to disable Windows Defender. Oh well, sorry, my bad. It's called Windows Security now. Alright, so with that off, let's try again. And we have it over here, so we can run as administrator. And no, it still says it found threats, so I don't know. So yeah, we can't really, it's changed the clock to 1984. Literally 1984. Edge is not going to have any change, I'm assuming. The Explorer windows do say "You now hacked." I actually forgot to check that in the previous versions of Windows, but I assume they probably will be the same. So it says "You now hacked" down here. Let's go dismiss. Dismiss. So even though we have real-time protection turned off, it is still finding the threat. Now it does have crazy mouse a little bit, maybe, because it just tried to click and drag when I tried to go to properties. But I'm assuming it hasn't actually no, it hasn't changed the name or anything like that, really. The one thing we will do is sign out. So we'll see if it sets a password, and it did. It still sets a password in Windows 11. So 1234 was the password that was set, and yeah, there we go. So this thing sort of does do some of the stuff. It changes the clock in all versions of Windows. It can't hide it in Windows, anything past Windows 8, I think. And it doesn't really do a lot in the later versions of Windows, but this is a fun program. I think the Virus Maker, JPS Virus Maker, is a fun program to use when you are just messing around with like older machines, Windows XP, Windows Vista 7, that sort of thing, where all the programs, the payloads, sorry, actually do work. But it's pretty ineffective against Windows 10 and 11. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.